If you're checking your bank account right now, waiting and wondering about a critical January payment, you need to hear this first. This isn't just another financial update you can scroll past. We're talking about the lifeline funds that cover your essentials, your rent, your prescriptions, the groceries in your fridge, and the electricity that powers your home. This direct message is for every single person whose stability depends on Social Security retirement, SSI, SSDI, survivor benefits, VA income, or disability support. If your household runs on a fixed budget, this information is for you. Let me be clear from the start. I track the official SSA bulletins, I monitor Treasury disbursement timelines, and I follow the coordination with Medicare and veterans programs, so you don't have to wade through dense government documents alone. My goal by the end of this video is to replace all the uncertainty surrounding this Monday's January deposits with clear, actionable understanding. If this is your first time with us, think about hitting subscribe. Our entire mission here is to ensure you never feel lost or confused about the systems governing your essential income. I'd also love for you to drop a comment below telling me what city and state you're watching from. It helps us connect and shows which communities are navigating these timelines right now. Now please don't leave. The core information in the middle of this video is absolutely vital, especially if you're feeling anxious about a delay or a payment that says approved but isn't showing up yet. Let's establish exactly what we know at this moment. What's the current situation? For this Monday's deposit window, January's Social Security and Supplemental Security income payments have now been officially approved for release. Who does this involve? This impacts Social Security retirees, individuals on SSI, people receiving SSDI, certain VA benefit households, surviving spouses, and disabled adult children under dependent benefits where applicable. We're focusing on the January payment cycle, particularly for folks whose banks complete transactions on Mondays and whose scheduled date matches this week's Treasury release. What's been verified? The payment authorization has been completed by the Social Security Administration. The transaction data is now traveling from Treasury through the financial network to banking institutions. What isn't locked in yet? The precise moment your specific bank will make the funds visible. Whether your institution updates at midnight, at dawn, or later in the business day isn't standardized. So what's your move right now? First, stay calm. Do not assume a problem exists just because a friend's deposit landed first. Monitor your account with a clear head, and let's build your understanding of how this pipeline operates, step by step. We're going to navigate this together. Let me clarify what's truly happening, because confusion is completely understandable. January is a uniquely complex month. It's the start of the new year, COLA adjustments are in effect, Medicare deductions are being calculated, banks are catching up from holiday closures, and household budgets are stretched thin after the holidays. So when you see terms like approved, released, or pending, it's natural for stress to spike. You might be thinking, is my payment late? Has something shifted? Did I make an error? Is the issue with Social Security or with my bank? Please hear this. If there is any hiccup in timing, any lag, any moment of confusion, it is almost certainly not your fault. This is about the mechanics of massive financial systems moving money. It's about processing timelines, not personal failure. Right now, there's a flood of inaccurate information online. Some sources imply payments are frozen. Others allege systemic failures. A few even try to frighten people into believing their benefits are at risk. We won't entertain those fears here. Our job is to distinguish between alarm and actual fact. On an official level, the procedure is straightforward. Social Security authorizes the payments. They send the data to the U.S. Treasury. Treasury dispatches the funds into the banking network. Individual banks then credit those funds to customer accounts. That's the official policy. But in practice, the path isn't always a straight line. Real-world timing hinges on your specific benefit category, your payment group, your bank's operational window, weekend and holiday accumulation, and internal posting protocols. So your payment might appear as pending, in process, authorized, or posted. These can all describe the identical funds at different points in the journey. This is precisely why two people receiving the same benefit might see their money at different times on the same day. It isn't preferential treatment. It isn't a penalty. It isn't anything you did. It's simply how financial institutions group and release transactions. This isn't speculation. This is how the SSA to Treasury to bank chain has functioned for years. Knowing how the mechanism works dissolves fear. When you understand that approved means the SSA green light is on, and posted depends on your bank's internal schedule, you stop blaming yourself and you stop imagining a crisis. That sense of calm is just as valuable as the deposit itself. Let's pause and take stock. We've covered why this Monday's January deposit is significant, who it affects, and what approved truly means in the grand scheme of things. Your concern is valid, but it's not a sign of personal error. Coming up next, I'll demystify the actual payment calendar logic so you can see exactly where you fit on the schedule and why Monday is key for specific groups. You haven't missed a thing. You're right where you should be. Let's break down how Social Security calendars its payments. Generally, there are three primary cohorts. First, SSI recipients. Most SSI payments are slated for the first day of the month. If the first lands on a weekend or federal holiday, Treasury releases them earlier. Banks may then post them on varying days based on early deposit rules. Second, Social Security retirees and SSDI recipients, for claims after 1997, have dates tied to birth dates. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th, your payment comes on the second Wednesday. Birthdays from the 11th to 20th mean the third Wednesday. For the 21st through the 31st, it's the fourth Wednesday. But the authorization and file movement happens several days before that Wednesday posting. Third, individuals with pre-1997 benefits and some dual eligibility cases often follow a third-of-the-month schedule, again adjusted for weekends and holidays. So where does Monday fit in? Treasury can send payment files late on a Friday. Banks may process them over the weekend. Some post on Saturday, some wait until Monday morning, and some complete the posting Monday afternoon. Therefore, when you hear Monday deposit alert, it typically means the payment has cleared SSA and Treasury and is now inside the banking system. The final step is your bank's own posting cycle. That's approval in action, not a hold, not a rejection. Let me offer a mid-video reassurance. If your account shows pending, that is not a problem. If it says processing, that is not an error. If it's not visible to you yet, that does not mean it's missing. It signifies the system is in motion. Now let's address the groups whose situations might not fit the standard mold, because your scenario is important too. Surviving spouses. If you receive survivor benefits, your payment follows the same calendar logic as retirement, but your bank's labeling might differ. The funds travel the same Treasury pathway. Approval means it's cleared. Posting depends on the bank. Disabled adult children, DAC. If your benefits are on a parent's record, your payment timing aligns with the primary beneficiary's schedule, not your own birth date. This can puzzle families, but it's standard system behavior. Two-recipient households. When two SSI payments go to one home, they may post at slightly different moments, even if approved simultaneously. Same file, different internal posting order. Dual beneficiaries, like SSI plus SSDI or SSI plus retirement. These are processed as two separate streams. One can post before the other, even though both are approved. VA and Social Security overlap. The VA and SSA use different Treasury channels. One payment could arrive Monday morning, the other Monday afternoon or even Tuesday, with no issue involved. Representative payees. If you manage funds for another person, the bank may include extra verification steps. None of this indicates a mistake. It means your case is on a specific track within an enormous system. Now let's calmly address some rumors circulating online. Rumor: payments are being held back or stopped. Reality: payments are authorized and progressing through Treasury. Rumor: if it's not in your account at midnight, something's wrong. Reality: banks post at vastly different hours, some at 12:01 a.m., some at 3 a.m., some at 8 a.m., some at noon. Rumor: SSA is deliberately holding funds. Reality. Once Treasury sends the file, SSA no longer controls the posting time. The system might feel slow, but it is operational. Here's the simple truth. The U.S. Treasury releases the money. Your bank decides when you see it. There's a crucial difference between released, Treasury has sent it, the bank has the file, pending, the bank is processing it, and available, you can use it. Weekends and holidays can slow internal posting. Batch processing means accounts update in groups, not all at once. That's why your neighbor might see funds first, even with an identical benefit. The SSA cannot speed up a bank's internal clock. If a payment genuinely does not appear, wait 3 full business days after the scheduled date. Then, log into your official My Social Security account to check the payment status. Confirm your direct deposit details are current. Only then, if it's still absent, contact the SSA. Have your Social Security number, bank information, and payment amount ready. Stay composed. The vast majority of missing payments are simply still in the processing pipeline. I understand deeply what this money represents. It's food on the table. It's the roof overhead. It's the utility bill and the necessary medication. It's security. When your balance doesn't refresh, the worry is real and justified. You're not overreacting. You're being vigilant. And you are not alone. This entire community is filled with people on the same journey. Here are measured, practical steps you can take. Access your My Social Security account to review payment status. Double-check your direct deposit information. Review any Medicare deductions. Inquire about QMB, SLMB, QI, or extra help programs if premiums are a burden. Check your eligibility for SNAP or LIHEAP assistance. Stay vigilant against scams. The real SSA will never demand gift cards or threaten you over the phone. Consider updating a W-4V form if withholding needs adjustment. Use an SSA 44 form if your income has changed. Tackle it one step at a time. Looking forward, January payments should continue following the regular schedule. There's no evidence of a system-wide halt. No confirmed policy changes are impacting this cycle. Processing may remain staggered, but benefits remain fully authorized. We'll keep a close watch on SSA, Treasury, Medicare, VA, and congressional updates. I will keep you informed. You've contributed through a lifetime of work. You've paid into this system. You are entitled to clarity, respect, and peace of mind. If this guidance helped settle your nerves today, please comment with the word yes. Tell me your state below so others know they have company. Type SSA if you want more updates like this. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel. Share this video with someone who might be worried tonight. And remember, no matter what hour your bank completes the transaction, your benefits are on the way. Your support is real, and this community stands with you. Take good care of yourselves, and remember, you've got this.